Guys, please make sure to stay until the end. We're going to talk about common mistake people make that can actually cost you thousands of dollars for parts, tools, diagnostics that you may not actually need. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Super quick helpful video for any of you having a Mercedes C-Class, that generation here of W205 from year 2015 to year 2021. If you have one of those guys, you want to see where your fuse boxes are located, fuse box location diagram. By the way, you may have up to 5 different fuse boxes, and let me tell you, 9 out of 10 owners do not know where they're located, and knowing them, knowing how to check them can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So by the way, if you need to buy any replacement parts, tools, fuses, relays, we'll share the information in the description of the video below. Check it out, and you can see where we get all our tools and supplies from as well. So let's start on it now. Before we start guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix pretty much anything. Electronics, engines, computers, transmissions. Why we do all that? Because our mission at the garage here is to save you as much money as we can guys. All we need in return, please guys, subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. Check out our YouTube channels, we have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's go ahead and start on it now. Guys, where you can expect to find the fuse boxes on that generation Mercedes C-Class generation W205. You will have many different fuse boxes. Now, that should cover the whole generation. The first one that you need to do, if you open the driver door guys, coming on the driver's side of the dash, that cover is removable. The moment you remove that cover, underneath you're going to find a fuse box that will look similar like this one here. You may have a few extra relays or fuses, or you have a few less depending on the model and configuration. The next one guys, in the passenger footwell compartment here on the A pillar, you have one cover. You open that cover, underneath you're going to have another fuse box. Here you have some really special fuses that have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fuses integrated in them. We will have information about that in a second. Make sure guys you stay until the end. So that's the second fuse box, right? Now if you remove the glove box, on the very back side behind the glove box, you're going to have a pre-fuse box in the dash guys, okay, behind the dash. And if you open it, check out how many fuses you have here. Those are super important fuses. If something goes bad here, you can practically guys, okay, have a lot of trouble. The next one, you open the trunk, you leave the carpet, the cargo liner up, and underneath here you have a carpet underneath. You open it and boom, you have another fuse box. Now some of the earlier models may have one with a little bit less fuses, but most of them will have that one here, and it should cover most C-Class generation W205. Next, about the engine, you see that turning knob here, go ahead, turn it, you have one in the back, you leave that cover underneath, you have a fuse box with Torx 20, you have 2 screws right here that you need to unscrew, you open the cover, that's the main engine fuse box that you're going to have as well. Now you have a few hidden ones as well, but before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So guys, let us tell you something really quick guys. People make one common mistake. They never test fuses, relays, they look at them and they assume they're good. At that point, they think they have a good fuse or relay, and they start replacing modules, computers, parts that can cost you thousands of dollars in repairs guys. Always test your fuses. You have no idea how many cars we fixed for customers that said, oh, I checked the fuse, everything's fine, but I still have a problem. Now, some fuses are super hard to see if they're burnt or not. Some of them will be really easily accessible. You can clearly see them, but there will be fuses that are not see-through, fuses that may look like they're not burned, but they're actually burned. And often, guys, you can actually even test these fuses. Okay, let me show you now without even removing them. But it's very important to know how to test different fuses and relays, and if you want to see how to do that guys, we're going to put that link to a video in the description of the video below, how to test fuse, how to test a relay. Always check that. I want to emphasize that enough because it could be a really simple fix. Guys, the next one that we need to check, again, we're under the hood. You see where your Battery picture is here. If you open that cover, okay, where you have the battery picture, open that cover. Underneath you're going to find the positive jump starter terminal that looks like this one on top, right? This, guys, is a pre-fuse box as well. That's the other side of it. Here you will have multiple fuses. You may have up to 10, 12 different fuses as well. Some of those are so important that if one of them blows, your car may not even start at all. Now, if you want to know what the fuses are for, guys, we're going to be making a video about every single fuse on this YouTube channel, Auto Repair, guys. Let's say you're in the middle of nowhere, you need to find your fuel pump fuse or fuel rail pressure fuse, anything like that, ignition coil fuse. You just search it on our channel, watch the video. 1 minute later, you replace that fuse, you're back on the road, guys. We're making that for your convenience. There is very limited information about the pre-fuse boxes and stuff like that, so all that will be covered in our videos. So please subscribe, guys. We'll have very helpful information. Guys, quick advice. Now, that generation Mercedes, it has all kinds of different fuses and relays. I want to show you some of them. Those are super special ones as well, guys. And those pre-fuse boxes as well. Check it out. You will have a great variety of fuses, relays. So, by the way, if you guys want to buy any replacement parts, tools, fuses, we'll recommend to keep some spare ones in the glove box for a peace of mind. We're going to share the information in the description of the video below so you can see where you can get them from, and you can see where we get most of our tools and supplies from as well. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.